Hello again, everybody. Treecks here. Welcome back to Spyro. Spyro 3, where we've got 103 eggs. So we're getting close to the end of the game, but we're also still pretty far away. We are still doing all of the worlds here in Evening Lake, the third hub world in the game. And we stopped at the stage Charmed Ridge, which is pretty much the fifth stage that we're actually doing here in Evening Lake. We were able to actually complete the main objective here. Save the princess, who actually apparently did not need any saving, so... But at least it gave us an egg, and therefore we can actually start thinking about doing the rest in the stage. There's only one more egg we still need to get, and there's also a skill point we still need to get in the stage. Allow me to show you. We've got shoot the temple windows in Charmed Ridge. That is actually going to be in the same location where we need to get that final egg, so... That is going to be easy. There is still a portal that we need to find. The final portal of the stage is indeed going to be one skill point and one egg. Coming right up. You can actually find it over here, in that final big room before the portal. Luckily there's a shortcut now, so... One day later, it's still easy to actually get here. It's pretty obvious I actually stopped in between the previous episode and now, so... Needed to go into the stage again, a second time. But luckily, this area is easily reached. Time to finish this off. The final couple of gems are also going to be a thing, of course. There's still a couple lying up here. And there's also another one of these mystery jars. There's going to be a lot of searching around in the stage. Usually in backwards order. Going through the stage backwards. Actually trying to chase that thing. I am doubting whether to do that first, actually. To get that out of the way, but... On the other hand, we are up here now. And therefore, we're going to go in here. As you can see, it's going to be another one of those other characters that we need to use. Sergeant Byrd again.
Good day, Spyro. I'd like to stay and chat, but I'm late for a an engagement with a fairy friend of mine. Just a friend, you understand. Strictly platonic relationship. Certainly not a violation of military protocol whatsoever. What? What are you giving me that look for?
We're giving you that look because we do not believe you. It is that simple. But anyway... Jokes aside, allow me to show you what we need to do. Here is our fairy friend, at least.
Where have you been, James? We were supposed to meet in the temple an hour ago. And don't give me that old matters of national security line again. I guess it doesn't matter, though. The whole temple is full of nasty cat witches anyway. We'll just have to call off our date. That is, unless you want to battle the witches.
Battling witches. My favorite thing to do in life. So, here they come. No cat wizards, but this time around we have cat witches. The females are also allowed to use magic. So, we need to take them out. And in the meantime, remember the skill point that I actually explained. Also take out all of the windows in this place, the moment you get the chance. These girls do hurt, by the way, so... Better not to take them lightly. Ow. Learn how to avoid them again. Figure out how they work. Also get this final window, might as well do it immediately. There's going to be more waves than just one, so don't think the moment we got 5 of them we're already going to be done.
So, I see those rocket launchers aren't just for show after all. Well, I just hope your accuracy is better than your punctuality, because there are still a lot more witches in the temple.
Yeah, round 2 coming up. Luckily I'm still full health, so don't need to kill the frog prince. Love how the frog actually has a crown. But okay, second round. As you can see now there's 10 of them. This one is indeed going to be harder. It's not like there's going to be just as many witches. They're actually all going to be appearing at the same time. So better make sure to stay on the edges of the arena. Making sure they don't really get a chance to ambush you. That way you're pretty much always able to see them coming. And therefore, it's going to make it easy to try to get in front of them. And therefore, they will actually start charging us. We can get a simple rocket in their face. That's how easily we can solve this. Like this.
I must admit, James, I am impressed. There are still a few witches left, though, and this time they mean business. They even turn the floor into deadly blue ooze. Oh, do be careful, okay?
Deadly blue ooze, and therefore saying it's going to be pretty much the same thing. With the only exception that we're not able to land anymore. But like I've just shown, that is indeed not necessary. Therefore this is pretty much the same. It's not like I actually landed on the floor a minute ago. Not going to be necessary. Oh, don't you fly in front of my face. It's actually a miracle that I missed her because of it. So close and yet I missed. But that's the downside of homing missiles. Sometimes they do not know what to home into. So even things right in front of you can be missed.
You did it, James! Oh, I knew you weren't the leader of the hummingbird resistant movement for nothing. Now we have the temple all to ourselves. But first, I have a present for you.
We've got the temple all for ourselves. Let's go send this Abby to Spyro really quickly. So we can get to business. 6 out of 6. 104 eggs. However, apparently not all of the gems. And that's actually accurate. Because there's still a mystery jar that we need to chase. And that is going to be the final thing we need to do, hopefully. Sparks will lead the way. Right. All of these dudes have respawned in the meantime, of course. That is the downside of restarting a stage. All the enemies return. Oh yeah, that's going to be on the other side. I can see the moving blocks from there. It is indeed over there. Let's jump from here. Go one more step. Up here. And yeah, let's go jump to this one. Can immediately take care of the wizard here. And then from here, get to you. Oh, that guy's charging at me. That's not going to end well. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen. The moment I saw that guy charging. Okay, this is way better. No guy actually charging at me the moment the cutscene appears, and therefore I've actually got the chance to survive. Time to move on to the next one. It was funny, but yeah. Also need to actually get things done in the end. I'm not too sure where it appeared though. Sparks. Over there. Okay. Let's go climb up here. You are down there. Yeah. Still not the final one. It is going to be crawling closer and closer to the beginning of the stage. That is usually how these things work. The first one appearing at the end of the stage and the final one at the beginning of the stage. Next one is over here. Boom. Now, really close to the entrance of the stage. Still might not be the final one. There might be one more. However, I do think... Yeah, indeed. Still one more. Oh, it's even at the beginning island. It cannot be an inch closer to the beginning of the stage. It is literally at the beginning of the stage. And therefore has to be the final one. Also going to be the final couple of gems. If we played things right. And we did. So, with that, Charmed Ridge is complete. Also a pretty difficult stage. Just like Lost Fleet. However, this one a bit less tedious, I feel, so... This one I can appreciate a lot more. And this is not where the portal is, so what am I doing? Completely running past it. Okay. That is me not paying attention. But we are still going back towards the Evening Lake. This stage is complete. And it's time for us to start thinking about the next one. Still not done in this area yet. Up next, Speedway stage, of course. That is usually the one that we do last when it comes to the regular stages. And this one happens to be right across from us the moment we exit the portal, so easy to get to. Honey Speedway. Do need to address, we're not going to be able to finish this one 100%. As you may remember, Hunter has been captured. Therefore, we're not able to do his mission. Two challenges we can do. Time attack first. Yeah, I know Sparks, but I don't care. I just want to get the egg for this challenge. As long as I don't have to do it fast, I'm also not going to bother if you don't mind. So, honeycombs first, beehives next. We'll simply listen to what the simplest route is. I don't really see the boats down there, so I can imagine doing those first the moment you fly through here. I do see ways to actually do this faster, but I don't think I will. Oh, and this one we already passed through, so apparently I went the wrong way. I think I need to do this one last. Yeah, because I can see the beast behind it, so my apologies. Hopefully I still have enough time. This is going to be the easiest way to do this, but also usually the slowest. If I make a mistake, I might actually be running out of time now. Although I still have 40 left, so should be able to do this. 2 more bees. These guys actually do look really evil. They remind me of the villain of Yooka-Laylee, actually. Capital B, I think that guy was called, right? Love that guy, actually. Also a pretty good game. I'm a bigger fan of the second game that actually released, the 2D platformer, The Impossible Lair. Yooka-Laylee and The Impossible Lair. But, yeah. Also a game you can look forward to in the far future, I guess. But at least here we go. We've got the first egg in Honey Speedway. Here in Spyro. So, time trial complete. Chris, you are saved. You can return to the Dragonlands. Now we need to do some racing. So far, those have been challenging. Would be fun if one of the racers was going to be capital B actually, but no. Let's hope this is going to be simpler. We also once again need to look out for an achievement here, of course. That is usually what makes these races so difficult to win the first time. Because of me focusing on that a bit too much. It's once again going to be one that we're going to be receiving automatically if we do things right. We simply need to make sure to keep on hitting these boosters. It's going to be that simple. I'm not too sure what the exact number is, but we need to hit a certain number during one race. And then we will get it automatically. And that's something I need to do anyway if we try to win this. So we might be able to go for one try this time around, unlike the first 2 times. We actually did the Speedway race. So far so good at least. 3rd place, and not even in the 2nd lap yet. Oh, go away you. I see you crawling behind me. 2nd lap, 3rd place. Let's go hit 2nd place. Slow him down. I can also see 1st place still in view, so this looks promising. Look at you. Yeah, I think we've got this. This looks promising. Very promising even. Let's go. Another missile, so stop you with your tracks. Get that momentum out of you and 1st place. Now just need to keep on hitting these boosts. Oh, and don't hit the flowers. Okay, still a chance, but I need to be careful. This is indeed showing. Even if you actually get 1st place at some point, you're still not there yet. At least we get the achievement now. 12 boosts apparently is the magical number. But that is out of the way. Now, still need to make sure to stay alive in this final lap. Not make any mistakes. Make sure to hit all of the rings. But that is of course still a way to fail. Missing a ring, that's an instant end of the race. An instant 6th place. Hopefully that shouldn't be too difficult. It is the 3rd game after all, we should know how to fly by this point. Even Even though sometimes we bump into flowers, we can still keep ourselves going. You can already see the finish line. One more turn, actually going around. We're going to be there. There we go. See, it is possible to win one of these races in one try. Yeah, you shouldn't be challenging a dragon. A dragon that's actually on a mission to save other dragons, who aren't even born yet. So, with this we are actually done here for now. Of course, just like with the other two, there is going to be a hunter mission here. But without any hunter, we're not going to be able to actually do that one quite yet. Remember that. It is time for us to actually start talking about Hunter. He is actually captured, as you may know. We need to make sure to save him. He tried to convince Bianca to let him go, but she still believes in the mission of the Sorceress. And therefore, we're going to be doing it ourselves. Everything is 100% complete as far as we can. We do still have one more portal that we need to do with a character that's not unlocked yet. And we also need to make sure to get Hunter back so we can get that final egg in the Speedway. Time for us to move on to the boss, therefore. All of the stages have been completed. The Speedway is of course not required for this, but we do still need the others in order to power the rocket. The professor has been building this one for us so we can move on to the final and most awesome of all the hub worlds. Everybody is here. They can power this rocket for us. And now, with everything complete that we can do, it is time for us to move on. It looks like the area is going to be called Midnight Mountain. It is becoming quite a list of the locations we can go to. There's still one more missing though in this list. And that is going to be the third boss arena. That one is going to be revealed as we try to go for Midnight Mountain. Rare achievement, one giant leap for dragons. Launch the transporter rocket. Entering Scorch's pit. But first we need to learn who Scorch is. And also get introduced to the new character, of course. Time for the cutscene.
That's it! I've had enough! I'm going to create a monster to end all monsters! And I'm going to send it out to destroy all the dragons, even the little hatchlings. Yes, yes! It will smash them and crush them and grind them and tear them. Oh, yes! Smear them and smush them and crack them and crease them!
Let me out of here, you!
But, won't that kill them?
It doesn't matter, as long as I can still collect their wings!
What? All this time you've only wanted them for their wings?
Of course, you ignorant girl! I need them for a spell so I can live forever!
Wait a second. A spell?
What did you think I was going to do with all those dragons? Open a zoo?
Ooh, if I had my blaster, you'd be singing a different tune! You know what I mean?
You said just keeping them in our world was enough. You never said you had to kill them.
I don't have to kill them. It just stops them from wriggling so much.
You're terrible. I can't believe I ever listened to you.
Stupid, insolent brat. I'll take care of her as soon as I finish off that dragon. Now, where was I? Ah, yes.
Oh, this is gonna get real ugly.
Ah.
Interesting development. It looks like Bianca finally betrays the Sorceress. And for good reason too. Now, first boss time.
This might be our last stand, Spyro. The Sorceress plans to use this monster to destroy every iota of her opposition, beginning with the two of us. Alas, there is no time for ruminating. A battle awaits us. I will endeavor to assist you by means of a steady provision of combustible projectiles.
Sounds like a good idea. Just like last time, Bentley here is going to be helping us, giving us ammo. However, yeah, looking at my time, I think this is going to be good enough for today. So, I will see you folks next time. Actually leave this as a cliffhanger. And we will start battling the Scourge in the next episode. Hopefully, we're going to be able to stop the Sorceress in time. Now that we know she actually plans on killing the dragons and not just keeping them. Things are going to get wild next time. We need to try to act fast. See you folks next time. Treecks out!